Welcome back to Upper Michigan Today, everybody. Jason and I are still here in Ishpeming at the Ishpeming Fire Department. We've pulled in Fire Chief Jason Anala into the conversation. And you know, the Ishpeming Fire Department, it's really almost as old as the city of Ishpeming itself. It's got a really rich history. And I remember coming here a couple of years ago to do a morning news live shot, and you had the first fire truck outside, one that was actually pulled by a horse. It was like a horse and buggy type of situation. So that's how old we're talking now. You know, 2025, this department is still here. And this modern day and age, how would you compare this kind of small town fire department to some of the bigger towns surrounding Ishpeming?
We have 29 members. We have the same equipment, same vehicles. I mean, we run 150 calls a year, so we're pretty busy down here for just being a volunteer department.
So you're a volunteer department. So do those 29 members, do any of them get paid?
Well, we get paid per hour,
Okay.
so there's a little benefit to it, but most of the guys aren't doing it for the money. They're doing it to help the community.
Certainly.
Yeah, and you know, we have an amazing backdrop behind us. This is our ladder truck that we recently purchased a few years ago. Can you kind of talk about the importance of having a unit like this and what it means not only to the department but to this community and our neighboring communities?
The big reason we got the ladder truck is we have a 6-story high-rise, and there would be many issues if there was ever a fire there. And now that we have a ladder truck, we're more prepared to be able to fight a fire over there and or rescue people. Our ladder truck has actually made it to Michigami Township for a structure fire where they called for help, and we were able to get a water stream up over their building and help them out. So it's really important.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It's been in Nagani, we can go anywhere. So
Yeah, I mean, you guys have one of the biggest ladder trucks, if not the biggest ladder truck in the county, am I correct?
Right now I think it's the biggest ladder truck in the county, so.
Something we can be proud of here in Ishpeming.
And also, I mean, just with the home of U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame, that's something to be proud of, too. It's a rich part of Ishpeming's history, and I've not seen something like that on other city fire departments, so that's just a kind of a side note. But still talking about this truck, how much money did it cost, and where did those funds come from in order to secure it and get it here in the department?
This truck 5 years ago was $820,000. Today I think it goes around 1.1 million.
Wow.
So to replace it's going to be very expensive. It was approved in 2018 or 17
2017,
on a millage vote, so the community supported it, and it's here now. So,
And that's exactly right. The community supported the purchase of this fire engine. What does the community support mean to you as the chief of the fire department, but also as a resident of Ishpeming yourself?
community support is very important because we need the money to get the truck. There's really no other way we could raise funds to do it, since now you're talking 1.1 million, and our engines are both 20 and 30 years old, so we're going to be looking at trying to get a replacement for those, and then we're going to really need support for that.
Right, and that's excellent that you brought that up, because that is something that we're probably going to have to turn to the citizens to support. And I think having a newer buying that new fire engine gives not only you guys another source of pride and an updated tool, it also is some prideful, it's prideful for the community, especially with how great you guys take care of these. That 1995 that's outside right now looks brand new.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's in the...
Yeah.
Being blocked by the big garage door right now?
Yeah.
How many trucks do you have in the department?
We have 2 pumpers and 1 ladder truck. Our other pumper is actually in Fremont, Wisconsin right now, getting repaired because the frame rails are rusted. That was our 20-year-old one. So,
is there anywhere in the department where you might be lacking or missing, or anything that the community can do to help you guys out?
Off the top of my head, not really, but I mean, we're always, if we're out on a long call or something and people can bring coffee or water, it'd be really appreciated.
Those types of things can go a long way, I'm sure, when you're out at a scene fighting a fire, probably beyond hot and sweaty underneath all those clothes. A little bit of water could go a long way, it seems like.
And some of the, the other things is, the community, just to support what you guys do, and when there is something that you guys really need, you're not coming to the community with an ask, for just a general purpose or to say we have something. It's because you guys actually need it. So sooner rather than later, we'll probably end up doing that again. So what is your message kind of to the community about that?
If we need something, it's not a want. We see that it's going to help us do our job more effectively, and if we're asking, we really need it.
Yeah, it's just going to help you help the community. So it's helping others, help others. I wanted to thank you for your time this morning, Chief, and we've got to take another commercial break, but we'll pick up the conversation with the police chief when we come back.